Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That was travelling. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area, and the shot! Oh, he's been... and one more try! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Serginho. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Figo. Figo. There he goes, motoring forward. Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Over to the other side.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Figo. Alexander-Arnold. Drilled in low.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's been shifted off it. Belletti. Now it's Beckham. Tomiyasu. Nicely aimed pass. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Gnabry. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Thinks one through. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Caught offside that time. Vigo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vigo receives it in a wide position.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's there to retrieve it. In again. Gnabry getting this one clear. And it's Tchouaméni, played back.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Vietnam really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's a promising position. Across it goes. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Rodri. It's a searching pass.
Italy have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Thinks about the shot.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17.
Italy are making a change now.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Tomiyasu tries to clear.
14. Il numero 8. Hazard.
Vietnam have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Beckham being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Beckham with the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Araujo. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Donatoni. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 3.
Italy making another change here. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Donatoni. And he's forced to go back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great vision. Pull it. Tomiyasu can get it clear. Looking for a runner. Rudiger cuts out the pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni has given away a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's a lovely exchange. It's a goal kick. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donatoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus with the cross. Araujo gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in, out towards the flank. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was close.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has not gone well. Hullet. Picked up. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Donatoni. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Beckham.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Tomiyasu. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. That's really well manoeuvred. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Tomiyasu. Probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. That's been cut out, well played. Done delicately. Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Lam plays it. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Cross into the box. Lam. And they can counter here. Now Foden. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hazard. And it's Gerrard. He's in a great position here. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Now this could be a chance. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's given a throw. Great vision. Lam.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look,
And the shot! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to get it clear. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Foden cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Gnabry. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lam. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham plays it short. And here's Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard. Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Guardiola. And here's Nunez. Now it's Hazard. Oh, important interception. Bullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag. Hangs in a cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Gerrard. Hazard. Played out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. That's good defending, very good defending. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Number 8.
Vietnam leading 1-0 at the break.
Coming on to replace him.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that looks a decent... And a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Foden. Tries the cutback. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. Vietnam different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Gerrard. Spread it left. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! That's another chance! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
55 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Great chance! He scores! to the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's making progress on the ball. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Foden. And it's Lam. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's found the way through. Hoisted in. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Can he get on the end of this? Turns and goes back. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Van Collen. Number 11.
Chooses to go crossfield.
Number 2,
Bale.
McAllister. Coming on the field, number 6, Darwin Núñez.
Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Climbs up big. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. That is good strength. Threads one in. Chooses to go, takes a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They're up to 5 corners now. Hazard goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Vietnam are down to 10 men. McAllister. And here's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi with the short one. Drives it, he gets big! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckham with the cross. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now he's off and running.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the
added
board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Lam. Lam charging forward down that flank. And this is... And the shot! Has another go! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Having to... Chance! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 15, Serginho.
All square again into the dying minute. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is so...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2 hours,
everybody, and
it might not
welcome to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Beckham.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Looking to play him in. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Thuram. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Araujo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gnabry. Now it's Darwin. Pullet. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And the pass is intercepted. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's gone for a throw-in. Ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Van Dijk.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Beckham. Tries to play it through. In towards the back stick.
Vietnam really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convinced.
Chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. It's a promising position, looking to go deep. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Stoichkov. Well, that's well seen too. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Beckenbauer. Now it's Stoichkov.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister. And it's Beckham. Now it's Darwin. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. The cross. Beckham standing over it. And he gets rid in a hurry.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Stoichkov. That has not gone well. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. Nunez. Oh, important interception. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Beckham.
So off we go
Coming
once
on
more.
the field is number
So the first half
17,
brought no goals.
Donadoni.
Belletti. And he's whipped it across. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Vietnam have their second corner now. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Knocks it out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Donadoni. Vinicius Junior, Stoichkov. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. Gnabry. Real chance! Just off target.
Gnabry is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Gnabry. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fired deep towards the back post.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gnabry. Donatoni. Chance to deliver.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
11,
have their third corner.
Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
That's a throw. Figo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vietnam finding their passes. That is a brilliant interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Now it's Mbappe. Climbs up big. Sticks it away. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 6.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
True Bangkok United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? McAllister. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Vietnam are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 6, Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field, number 5, Conte. Number 15, Serginho. Number 9, Messi.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Tries to thread one through. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Shot a goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Probing pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Played out to the left flank.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Done delicately. Pele. Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. Played towards the other side.
Good switch that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Serginho. It's Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And that will be it. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. And here's Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's cut it out. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right, one of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. And it's Makalele. And here's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And here's Hullet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Makalele. And here's Nunez. McAllister. Ambitious ball here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Ajax are looking to break at pace. Some good work on the right flank here. Now, what about this cross? Still goalless. Oh, good spread. Belletti. And that could set him on his way. Costa Curta. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. Played in deep. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Chouameni changes him with that pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Delivered with swing. And he's intervened well there. And it's Belletti. Driving forward. Beckham receives it in a wide position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He rises! Deftly away. Messi. Beckham has it in a wide position. He gets big! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. Hazard. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Beckham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Otto. Brilliantly cut out. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gnabry.
2 added minutes has
Belletti
been indicated.
Tries to pass it through, and it's Belletti. Throw in. And it's Belletti. Griezmann charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution in progress.
Vietnam kick off the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Beckham. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Header! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Vietnam go into the lead. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Hullet. McAllister. Now it's Donatoni. Chance to deliver. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's straight offside. Hullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Opts to play it back. Hazard with the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Ajax really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a great shot at goal! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Coming on the field is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter,
Nunez! Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. And that's put paid to a promising move. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hangs a header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam are making a change now. Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Probing pass. And he plays one through. Baresi cuts out the pass. And here's Neymar. Serginho. Bale. Played out towards the right wing. Incoming to... Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vietnam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 7, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Ribery.
Batistuta. Played back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? Played into space. It's a promising position. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Donatoni.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that should get the job done. Oh, well played. Ribery. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tries a deft little ball. There will be 4 extra minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And smartly reclaimed. Odo. For Ribery. And there goes the final whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick
So,
announcement.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.